Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. It has been a while. I have been extremely busy with some other stuff, but I am back to bring you guys another great historic deck, unique build that should be awesome to play. I got the idea for this build from the content creator Covert Go Blue on YouTube, and he made this deck for standard, and so I wanted to see what upgrades we could bring to the deck by bringing it to historic, and this is the list that I came up with. I'm calling this deck Nyx Oracle. It is focused around comboing with Nyx Lotus. It's hard for me to say, I guess, and then winning the game with Thassa's Oracle. So Nyx Lotus says you can choose a color, add any amount of mana equal to that color, equal to the devotion to that color. Wow, I cannot speak today. And it comes in the battlefield tapped, but that's okay. And so what we're trying to do here is abuse this ability with untap abilities and be able to tap this continuously in a turn and then draw a bunch of cards and eventually play Thassa's Oracle. So our deck is mono blue to support that plan. And then we got a bunch of tools to make this work. So our untapping comes from Corridor Monitor. This is when it enters the battlefield, you can untap a target artifact or creature you control, as well as a Visor of Tumbling Sands, which came from Amoket Remastered. You can cycle it to untap a permanent, or conversely, you can cast this card and then on the next turn, you can use it to untap another target permanent. And then, so what else we have here is a bunch of draw spells in the form of Gadwick, the Wizened, for 3 blue X. When it enters the battlefield, draw X cards. That's really the important part about it. It has 3 blue Devotion to add to Nyx Lotus, which is great. And then we got a pull from tomorrow, another card from Amonkhet Remastered, which is draw X cards and discard a card. So those are our big draw spells, trying to pour a bunch of mana into this. Nyx Lotus and draw a bunch of cards out with that, draw into another untap spell and another draw spell, and be able to continue this cycle. To find our Nyx Lotus, because that's really what this deck is focused around, we got a few cards. We got Arcanist Owl, which is 4 blue Devotion, and when it enters the battlefield, you look at the top 4 cards of your library. You can find an artifact or enchantment and put it into your hand. So this can find your Nyx Lotus, which is great. Also adds 4 blue Devotion to Nyx Lotus, which is awesome. We also have Emery, which mills cards, and then it could cast an artifact from the graveyard. So with Emery, we can cast a Nyx Lotus if we hit it. We can cast an Arcanist Owl because it's an artifact creature. We can cast our Corridor Monitors, and then we can cast Witching Wells and Mox Ambers as well. Witching Well is another way to find this card. It's also a draw spell for us, and you get a Scry 2. You can go digging with it for 4 mana, which is not that bad with Nyx Lotus out there, and use Emery that way. And then we got a couple filler cards here in Mox Amber. It's just with Mox Amber and Emery, or Mox Amber and you really need Emery actually. So with Mox Ember and Emery, you can get Nyx Lotus online on turn 3 and then win on turn 4, which is possible, which is cool. And then we also have Baron Tolarian Archmage, which when it comes into play, you get to bounce something. And we're actually usually probably bouncing either our Corridor Monitor or our Gadwick back to our hand to be able to reuse those abilities. And then if you bounce something to your hand and you don't get a win that turn, you get to draw a card, which is a nice little bonus. You can also interact with their creatures or planeswalkers, which can be all right. And then mana base is pretty simple here. We got 2 Castle Vantress to kind of support the plan here, 20 islands, and then 1 Riptide Laboratory, which says for 1 and a blue, and you tap it, you can return a wizard you control to its hand, and we got a ton of wizards in this deck. So Gadwick is a wizard, Baron is a wizard, Emery is a wizard, and Thassa's Oracle is a wizard. So yeah, you can reuse those effects, which is all really good, and that comes up sometimes here. Sideboard is built to try to fight through the combo, or try to fight through our opponent's combo hate, rather. And but I think I'm just going to play some best of one, just see how it goes there. It's kind of what I prefer to play. So let's jump into it. All right, opponent's going first. His hand's way too slow. This is better-ish. Not really. I mean, we got turn 3 Emery. That's not very good. If we get like a Witching Well, his hand gets way better. Oh, look at that. We are good at this game. More Witching Well is actually pretty good. We do want the 4th land, but if we play Witching Well, then I guess we could play land and then mill the Witching Well, because we do want the 4th land, so we'll do it that way. Opponent on maybe Elves? No? Okay, something. Let's get Emery down, mill that Witching Well. Guaranteed value. She survives, and we hit him Nyx Lotus too. It's pretty good. Would have been nice to hit a Mox Amber. But this is looking alright. Okay, so they're just mono green. Probably grabbing... We could grab Corridor Monitor. Might as well, you know? And untap Emery. We got another Corridor Monitor in hand. Baron land. Baron could be good. Yeah, let's keep Baron and pitch the land. Next turn, if Emery survives, we'll get the Nyx online. And then the following turn, we'll see if we can win. See what the opponent does here. Something cruel. Hopefully not. Gonna make us fight the Ronus. We got the rope. Voracious Hydra. Is it the fight one? Yeah. Oh no, they double the counters. Okay. That's such an indestructible. I don't think I really care to block. I mean, if you can kill me next turn, then good for you. They got no idea what's coming. No attacks. I will block if I need to. Maybe they got like a giant growth. I'd hate to get got by that. So. Can you kill me? It looks like not, unless you're a really slow thinker. Which you might be. More Wolfwillow Haven, gotcha. Into Vivian to do what? Kill Emery? Okay. Is that lethal? It is not. I mean, we'll just keep all our devotion. Nice try. Talking all this shit, we better win. Let's get this online, because then that will double our devotion. And then we'll grab another. And then we'll do this. Blue. Play that. We'll grab a Corridor Monitor. do we want to? Yeah, we got to play the corridor monitor right now. And we're off to the races. What do we want to do here? Do we want to play Baron and bounce something? Yeah, let's play Baron, bounce a corridor monitor. And then let's go ahead and it's 25 blue. So we got to keep 2 up. So that's going to be 21 we'll do it for. So casual 21 cards in hand. And we'll pitch an island. Okay, let's play a land. Not like it matters. How many cards we got left? 22. Another Arcanist Owl. No, we got to play a cycle that, I guess. That's fine. And here comes an Arcanist Owl. Put some more devotion online there. There's 21. What is Thassa's Oracle at? That would be Xaxes. We'll just be safe with it. Dunzo, and you are dead, sir. GG. Submit 0. Boom. Sweet. All right, we are up against Bodie McBoatface. We'll keep this hand. We got a Witching Well. They're probably Sacrifice or Auras. Probably Auras. You don't see Sacrifice as much, which... I don't know what we'd rather be up against. Probably would rather be up against Sacrifice, to be honest. Looks like it might be Sacrifice. Corridor Monitor. I mean, we will need that. Do we just keep both? That's kind of awkward. We do need a Nyx Lotus. We got nothing to do for 2 turns. That is so bad. But yeah, whatever. We'll play the slow game. They mulliganed a bunch. Let's make sure we play their lands out, though. Young Peasy. Okay, so it's like Rakdos Peasy. Gadwick. I'm probably not interested in putting that online. We'll just play the Arcanist Owl next turn. Hopefully find a Nyx Lotus, and then start going crazy. We got a backup one if this one misses. Oh, great. Next card. So Nyx Lotus next turn. Then we got Arcanist Owl into Corridor Monitor into Gadwick. So we just got to survive a little bit. That sucked, but okay. Still fine. Still fine. That makes life a little awkward, but not really, to be honest. It's kind of bad. Like, we can get the mana. It is kind of okay. They attacked with it, so we actually are probably in good shape here. That was a huge mistake by them. They had no idea what was coming. We'll probably just take the Mox Amber, I guess. And then we want to tap this. Boom. We will untap that. So we got 11 here. Thank you. So we can go for... Okay, play it, whatever. 9, 7. We can do 8. We can do +8 because we got the Mox Amber. So untap, we got an untap. We don't have a draw spell though. I actually probably should have saved that. Look at all this land. That is absurd. We can. Yeah, we gotta draw. There's another untap effect. But we don't have a draw spell yet. So I don't want to waste that if we don't get a draw spell. Okay, we got Gadwick, so we're online. Boom. Pull from tomorrow as well. That is pretty good. Let's do this. We'll play another Witching Well. Whatever, tap you. Thassa's Oracle we'll keep. We need some devotion. And then let's go ahead and play. Well, we don't want to play Emery. Actually, I kind of messed that up. So we'll play out another Amber. Forward, and then I guess we're gonna pull here for. Did we already untap with the Vizier? Yeah, we did. Okay, that was really bad. This deck is hard. I'm trying to like play not terribly slow. We need another untap effect. This is kind of tragic. You can only do X4. Ah, God, that was so disgusting. Look at all these lands. That's too bad. We can set up for next turn. So we need an untap effect on top, because then we can play Gadwick. And we don't have one untap effect. What is going on? I guess we could get an Arcanist Owl. Would probably be the best option, right? Let's get rid of these lands. It's way too many. There's only 20 lands in the deck. Or no, there's not. There's 21. Or maybe it's 23. Yeah, I think it is 23. Steals our Gadwick. That's pretty rude. Okay, go ahead. I really think he should have attacked with everything. Put Lurie in hand. Okay. Yeah, let's try to find a corridor monitor here. There we go. How many lands do we got left? Or cards? We got 26. So we can play this out first and then get another devotion. So we gotta go full control here. Boom. Submit one, then we'll tap that. Okay, 24, and we only have, yeah, so we should be good here. Just need to save 2, so that's 21. We can do 20 cards. And then we just play a Thassa's Oracle and win. Boom. Sweet. Got him. Flew under a pretty aggressive deck. That was not bad. Okay, so the opponent's going first. Playing another Luris deck. We do have turn 2 Emery. We do have the Lotus. Yeah, I think that this hand actually looks pretty good. We'd like to draw like one more land. Or maybe a Witching Well even. Land is great. We'll just do that. Okay, so we got to be quick. If they get a, what is it, core Spear Dancer online, then all that glitters is going to be really tough too. So let's go Island. We're going to want a Witching Well here first. Make sure that we hit something decent. Hitting a Mox Amber is pretty good, I guess. It guarantees a hit. Okay, we hit 2 Mox Ambers. That was not bad. We milled one untap effect. It's not too bad. We really need a draw effect now, though. Oh, man. Do we block with Emery? I think that we might have to. We can't, because we need to get this Nyx Lotus online and just hope that we can survive, that they don't have evasion here. No evasion. And maybe we can do it. Okay, so we got the turn 3 Nyx Lotus. This would be quite the comeback. I don't know how we're going to do it. Gotcha. Okay, so we don't have any drawing effect besides Witching Well. I just don't know how we're going to do this. We need to spend 4 mana to... And we don't have a... I just don't think that this is possible. Put this online. Control. Full control. Hit that. Tap it. We gotta crack the Witching Well, unfortunately. There's a Arcanist Owl. We untap that. We get 1, 2, 3 mana. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. I mean, can we even survive next turn, though? Realistically. What I should have done, actually, is probably... Yeah. So I should have... Before cracking the Witching Well, I should have... threw the Vizier at the Nyx Lotus, too. Then we could have played, I guess, a Corridor Monitor... Still would have, yeah, I mean, we would have been in the same situation. But yeah, okay, that's game. Opponent is going first. His hand is much too slow. His hands are very awkward. Yeah. We got Thassa's Oracle to scry, at least. There's our 3rd land. Playing against a red deck. We might be a little too slow. Oh, it's big red, though. We might not be. Let's get this out there. What are we looking for? We're looking for... I guess Witching Well is pretty good. Find our 4th land. Put a blue Devotion on the board. Grafdigger's Cage. That doesn't really... We don't have Emery online, so it's fine. What next? Nothing is the answer. Could have played Gadwick for no value, and then Mox Amber into... Not interested in that, though. We're just looking for land. None of those are land. It hurts shipping that stuff, though. I think we need to, though. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards deep without land. That kind of hurts. Trash Taunter. Okay, so they're a Star of Extinction deck. Ugh, God. Emery of all cards you could have got. I guess we play this out. Here comes like 4 lands. 3. Nice. We don't want to play Gadwick, or we don't want to play anything, honestly. So we'll just pass. We might get starred out of this game. Unfortunately, not hitting that land drop could be the killer, because they're at 4, 5, 6. They can play the star next turn if they have it. Is there any way to do this? No, there's not. Alright, chuck and pray. Okay. Yeah, whatever, dude. Alright, well, we lost 2 land drops. That's awesome. Opponent goes first. This hand's fine. We can find our lands, I guess. What are they playing? Something. All the Witching Wells in the world. Find land. Which seems to be a problem in this deck all of a sudden. As soon as I hit record. There's one. Look at all these Witching Wells we can play this turn. Arcanist Owl. I like that. Emery can go to the bottom. And we're just looking for land number 4. Don't censor my... You asshole. What the hell is that? That's unreal. That is so rude. You'll have no consideration, huh? Censoring a Witching Well. We're gonna find our land anyway. How do you like that? That is land. Very Master of Time. Whoa.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, so Nyx Lotus it is. And I guess we'll just poke this fool. Why not, huh? What are we trying to do here? Play Arcanist Owl. For sure. There's a Corridor Monitor. We want to draw, but then we lose Devotion. Do we want to play the Monitor first? It's sketchy to play the Monitor first if we don't hit a... I guess I could bounce that, play Thassa's Oracle, draw into... Seems actually kind of alright. Seems pretty alright. Is he going to phase it out? He does not. Okay. Let's find a draw effect. There's a Gadwick. Gonna phase out the Arcanist Owl now. Hopefully not. Can't censor that. We gotta definitely play around censor. Okay, so he's going with drawing instead of phasing something out. Now, do we use Gadwick this turn? I don't know if we do. I think that if we get a corridor monitor or something, yeah, so there's really no point in it. Just pass it over. Shark Typhoon. And Grow Spiral. Should be able to win next turn, hopefully. Scared of counter spells though. This deck is not good against counter spells. That's a card. Okay, that is definitely a card. But do we do Emery first? I think we do. Might as well, huh? There's Arcanist Owls. We actually would have liked to hit that. And then what is it? QQ to tap everything? Sure. We need to 3. That's 10, so we can do this for 8. Does this damage me for drawing cards? No, it doesn't. Okay. Cool. Tap you. Then we got blue. Blue. That's 19, so we can do it for 17. We'll tap you. Yeah, phase it out. Go ahead. Got plenty more where that came from. Play that. What do we got in here? 12? Yeah, we got. That's exactly 12 then, right? It says 10. Is it recognizing? We're going to play some more stuff just in case. We need to untap. Do we not have an untap effect? Okay, well, let's just win then. Hopefully this is correct. Schmidt 0, Exacxies. Boom! Look at that. Cool. Redeemed ourselves. There. Alright, we are going first. I will keep this hand for sure. Witching Well, turn to Emery. That all seems pretty good. We are up against... Wow, that's a companion you never see. It's an activated ability deck. Okay. Probably a combo deck too. We definitely want to mill the Nyx Lotus and draw the Gadwick. Yeah, that seems pretty alright. Okay, it's a cycling deck. Gotcha. So let's mill the Lotus. What else do we mill? Lands, precious land. We can, whenever you cycle a card, put a 1/1 counter on it. Gotcha. I think we might bounce that thing. No blocks. There is our... I think we are. We're going to just bounce there. Let's just slow him down. Put some more devotion on the board. Let's get in with Emery too. Wow, look at that. We can play the next Lotus next turn, and then we can Gadwick. We can actually Arcanist Owl and then Gadwick, which is great. Hopefully get a corridor monitor with the Arcanist Owl. I cannot talk today. Okay, got another Baron. Let's get that bad boy online. No attacks. We're not an attacking deck. We're a sit back and win deck. Just tap out. Make me feel secure. I don't know why you would choose to play this over auras. So you can get a core spirit dancer way bigger, way quicker. Hollow one, that's kind of cool. Okay. Okay. I like what you're doing. Take it back. Deck is way cooler. That's what it's about. Not playing the best deck all the time, but the coolest deck. Got a land drop. So we're going to go ahead and play the Arcanist Owl. Hopefully grab ourselves a corridor monitor here. Negative. Okay. That sucks. But we're going to make do. 3, I can only tap it. I can only draw 4 cards. It's kind of sucks. There's a Vizier, at the very least. We are still live and well. Now, we could play a Baron to bounce the Arcanist Owl, right? Tap you, I guess. I will keep the fresh one. Let's take the Arcanist Owl. Replay. Wait, I had an Arcanist Owl in hand? I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. That was a waste of mana. Where are all the corridor monitors? I don't even want to take... I guess, I mean, we'll take stuff, but... Crack Witching Well, and then I can't play it. Rip. We're just going to set up for next turn, I think. There's one. No attacks. Okay, so I hope I didn't just punt there. I might have punted pretty hard. Come on, Magic Gods. Let us stay alive here. That's not good. They're shocking. What do they got? Zenith Flare. Doesn't do damage to your face, does it? Cast out. Okay. Who are you casting out? It's definitely the Arcanist Owl. Okay, that works for me. So we'll block here, and that's it. Okay, first things first. Let's dig for the right cards. Corridor Monitor and Gadwick is great. We'll keep them both on top. In which case now we're going to actually, let's Z here. We're going to play this, full control. Boom, submit one, resolve all. I said resolve all for a reason. Submit that, and then tap it. Okay. Turn full control off, 14. Bunch of blue. Let's crack this. Got the Gadwick. Let's play, tap all our mana. Play this for 22, and we should have it here. Let's not deck ourselves. Doesn't matter. Boom. Corridor Monitor. How many do we got left in there? 12. Okay. So then we just toss his Oracle and get the W. Cool. All right. So 3 and 2. Not too bad. Stay tuned for the wrap up. All right, so here is the wrap up of the deck. I said that we went 3 and 2. We actually went 4 and 2. So, winning record, which was cool. The deck is really fun to play. I love unique combo decks. I don't like established combo decks; those are just really annoying to play against. But unique ones are a-okay in my book. I think this deck is really cool. I think it can be good. It folds to counter spells pretty hard. If you ever come up against the blue tempo deck, that is basically an auto lose. But it can fly under aggro decks, which is something I like about it. But yeah, it's pretty unique. Another card that shuts it down is what is it? Hushbringer. But I haven't run into that card much lately at all. So this deck does just fold to certain decks. So just be wary of that if you plan on building it and spending precious wild cards on this deck. But really fun to play. If you got the cards already available or you just want to play the deck, I definitely would highly recommend playing with it. This seems to be the most successful number of cards and quantities all around. So I will leave the link in the description as always for the decks list, so you can just import that right into Arena. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, thanks guys. We'll see you.